am working on a documentary series.
I'll take you guys along with me. This feels really hard to talk about. I got the coolest package. I met some incredible people. MTV, welcome to my cribs. We're hosting a community walk today. I have signed up to High Rocks.
Good morning. Welcome to the vlog. This morning I got up to come to Bronte and meet Katie for a sunrise swim and coffee, which was so nice. She is one of the most genuine human beings ever, but couldn't go for a swim because it's just really rough. I got back from New Zealand on Monday and I just had the best time ever. I just felt so at peace and so calm and connected, being surrounded by nature and my culture. Like going to a Wānanga and learning so much was just an opportunity that I never really thought would happen. So I feel so grateful, and it's kind of made me want to live there for a little bit, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I just feel so calm. And anyway, got right back into work yesterday, which was exciting because I'm working on something really cool, and I kind of want to share with you guys what it is, because I feel like a lot of us talk about like we're working on something really exciting, but we don't actually talk about what it is, just I guess from fear of failure, or I don't know, not wanting to show people the whole process. But I do want to show the whole process, and I am working on a documentary series, which is so cool to say and very scary at the same time. I feel like nobody's really done what I want to do before, and I can't find anything like it. So a big thing for me is that I wanted to start a podcast, and I wanted to tell people stories, and that's how Everyday Connection really started. Me interviewing my friends, telling their story, because I truly believe that everybody has a story and everybody has something inspiring about them that we often overlook. So I want to share that with people and really see that there is so much more than just what meets the eye, and I want to show culture, and a big thing for me is diversity. So you're going to see a whole bunch of different cultures, and yeah, it's just going to be really cool. I think it's important that we see people fail if it doesn't work, and also see the whole process of something starting from start to finish, because there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that we don't often see, and I think it's important that we see that. So for me getting shy that somebody was standing right there. Anyway, yeah, I want to show you the whole process. I'm feeling excited and nervous all at the same time, but nothing worth having is easy. Is that what they say? Something like that. So I'm just going to be working my little butt off away at that and see what else I get up to this week. It's exciting. I have to do some journaling. And this is my overnight wheat bix that I've half eaten. Just had a big journal session about how grateful I am to be surrounded by such incredible people who remind me to take care of myself, who inspire me, who lift me up. I think that sometimes we really overlook those people, and I texted my best friend just to say how grateful I am for her. So if you're watching this and someone comes to mind, just message that person and let them know how grateful you are for them, because I guarantee you we don't tell our people that enough. But anyway, I'm off to the gym. I just finished my gym session, which was actually really fun. Super chill. I don't know, I wasn't following a program or anything, but I just wanted to go and have a little bit of fun. I'm joined a new world gym as a little side piece in case I can't make it to my CrossFit classes. And it's so funny because it just feels like a different world. I don't know. It's just so macho and bodybuilder, which obviously is what they're known for. But yeah, just a really different atmosphere than I'm used to. And it makes me realize some people go their whole lives without having a coach help them train. And some people's form is absolutely terrible and so scary, but they think that they're absolutely killing it. This is literally my pet peeve at gyms, where people don't know how to do the right form. And I understand that it's absolutely a privilege to have a coach who
cares about you and corrects your form, because that's obviously going to help you go injury free, or like reduce your risk of injury for the rest of your life, because you're training for the rest of your life. But if you're getting into training and you are really unsure about a lot of the movements, I highly recommend going to either get a coach one-on-one if you can afford it, or going to a gym where they really focus on correcting your form. There are a lot of functional gyms that don't really focus on that, and then there's a lot of great gyms that do. So finding one around you that actually will help you work on your form. If you're in Sydney, I can give you a few different places that I know of, but form is so important, and knowing what you're doing. So don't ego lift and don't hurt yourself. But other than that, what was I going to say? I got so many ideas for all the things that I'm working on. So now I'm going to have my lunch and then get stuck into some work, because it's literally like 11:30 or 12 o'clock. I don't know where the day is gone. Also, what I was going to say is that I just had an appointment with my dietitian, who I've been seeing now for 3 months. Her name is Torwin. She is from Ideal Nutrition. They're based in the Gold Coast, but I see them online, and honestly, it has been so incredibly amazing working with someone who actually knows what they're talking about, and also focuses a lot on like female hormones, hormone health, reproduction, blah blah blah, but also training. So it's really cool to chat with her and talk about the things that I'm working towards and how she can help support me along the way. And one of the big things that comes up is body recomposition, and I feel like it's such a hard thing to talk about right now because of Ozempic and everything that's going on. And I just want to be really clear. Like, I am so confident and happy with the body that I have. I love my body. I do not feel the need to change it. But when it comes to training and doing a lot of fitness events, even running, I do feel like I do want to shift my body composition just so that it's a bit easier on my joints and so that I feel better when I'm running. So this to me is just more of a performance thing. I am doing a little body recomposition, and for some reason it feels really hard to say that online right now. And it's not because I'm not happy with my body, but I think that we can be happy and confident with our bodies and where they are at right now, but also be working towards things that we are excited or passionate about, and things that are going to make us also feel really good. I have been on a huge journey with loving my body and where I'm at, and so this feels really hard to talk about, especially in the state of the world that we're in at the moment, with thin being in and it being the epitome. But I think it's really important, if you are going to do something like this, do it properly and work with someone who actually knows what they're doing. I'm not starving myself. Like, yes, I'm on a calorie deficit, but I'm working really hard. Well, Torwin's working really hard to make sure that I still feel really good throughout the process, that I'm not hungry, that I'm fueling my body with really good things, and I'm still fueling my training. And that's a really big thing. So it doesn't mean I'm not eating before training, and it doesn't mean that I am not eating any carbs. Like, carbs and all of those things are so important for my training. So I still make sure that I'm eating whatever she recommends before training, and having all the supplements, and just knowing what my body needs, and to do it in a really healthy way. That has just really helped my mindset a lot around this topic. But anyway, I just wanted to be open and honest. I'm not trying to like lose 50 kilos and be 20 kilos. I'm just trying to help my body with all this training that I'm doing, and hopefully perform better in a way that I really want to perform. So that's my TED talk, but off to work we go. Hello. It's good afternoon. Today is Friday. Who knows where the week's gone, honestly, but hello. I literally spent the whole morning just floofing around, absolutely floofing around. I trained at my CrossFit gym, and then, why do I look so gross? I feel like it's this lighting. 1 second. Unsure why it is that I look like a ghost, but apparently this is what I look like. Anyway, what was I saying? This morning I trained, and then some of the people from my gym made it to the quarterfinals of the CrossFit Games. And so I stayed to watch them and cheer them on and honestly be inspired, because that's crazy. They are so insane. And it's just a good reminder that it's always you versus you. I could tell some people were really disappointed. James, if you're watching, I could see that you were really disappointed. But I think you should be so proud that you made it so far. Like, not many people made it to the quarterfinals and you were one of them. So I feel like you should just be proud of how far you've come, no matter where you are on your journey. Yeah, and then I came home. I talked to my mum actually on the phone for like an hour trying to decide whether I want to go to the Gold Coast tomorrow for the Matatini Regionals. That's on the Gold Coast, but I'd literally only be able to go for the day. Still haven't decided, to be honest. I don't know, I feel funny, but I'd like to go and connect with culture again, even though I've only been away from New Zealand for like 5 days. I just need to fill up that cup again. Anyway, I'm off to meet one of my good friends, Amy. She helps run some workshops with me, and she's been so busy. We've both been so busy and we haven't been able to catch up. So I thought it would be cool if we make her a little goodie bag. I have some of these Eve bags left over from my event that I hosted with them. And then I also obviously am very lucky that I get gifted a lot of skincare and stuff. Also activewear. I know we're the same size in activewear, so I'm going to put together a little goodie bag, and I'm probably going to be late and she's already running late. We can be late together. Anyway, I have this big drawer of all the skincare stuff that I absolutely cannot use at all. Let's give her some Sephora brightening gel. Let's give her the ceramide cleansing milk. Superfood cleanser. Honestly, I'm so lucky that I get so much stuff, don't get me wrong, but I also feel like, what's the point of having all this stuff if you can't share it with the people that you love? I've also got the Urban Jungle moisturizer. This is a great moisturizer. I use this all the time. And what else do we have? Urban Jungle cleansing balm, amazing as well. Oh, perfect. Calming energy mist from Recreation Bondi. And also I've got a few lip balms, some Rare Beauty lip butters. I feel like this pink color will go really nice for her. A hair mask as well. And then also this Nike sports bra, never been worn. I'm sure if she has a bath, but I don't have a bath, so that'd be great to go to someone who has a bath. Muscle Republic bra, and then also some Nike tights. Perfect. Okay. Got to the door and I got this black star pastry with Whittaker's. If you don't know, Whittaker's is my favorite chocolate of all time. And I absolutely love hot cross buns. So I'm in a rush at the moment, but we're gonna open this later, heat it up with a lot of butter is the way to go. That's the only way to eat a hot cross bun, with lots of butter. I look like a slob, but anyway, let's go. This is my favorite cafe. I just finished lunch with my friend Amy, and she loved all the little goodies that we put in a goodie bag for her. She was so grateful, and you know, when life gives you lemons or when your friends are going through a hard time, just remember to give them some love in any way that you can, whether it be buying them flowers or just showing up for them or just sending a text message to remind them that you love them and you're thinking of them. I also just wanted to come and say that please pay attention to how you feel around certain people. You know, when you leave your friends or leave a group of people, do you feel like uplifted? Do you feel inspired? Do you feel like at peace? And do you feel like, you know, you've both just poured into each other's cups? Or do you walk away feeling really drained, really tired, really exhausted? And you know, obviously there's times in your life where your friends are going through a really hard time, and there's going to be times where you are having to give more than they are and then more than they're capable of giving, and that's totally okay. But if this is a like repeated thing that happens all the time, because I know in the past I've definitely had relationships and friendships where I was just giving so much of myself and it just felt like it was never ever enough. And I've actually lost quite a few friends because, you know, they've said that I haven't been there for them in the way that they needed, and that's all well and good, and I apologize to those people, absolutely, but I also think that I didn't have the capacity to show up for them in the way that they need it as well, and I did the best that I could with what I had at the time. And I just want to remind you that one, everybody's doing their best 100%, and two, if there are people in your life where you walk away not feeling heard or seen or inspired or valued or whatever it is, like you get off the phone with them and you're like, ugh, you know, pay attention to those signs. Like maybe they're not your people anymore, maybe you've outgrown them, and a lot of us outgrow our friendships and they're really hard to let go of because we've had them for so long. But just know that when you close one door, another one opens, and maybe that is you creating space for the people who are able to show up for you, who hold the same values as you or who have similar interests to you. Like, don't keep a door open just for the sake of it and just for time. That's all I wanted to say quickly, because every time I spend time with Amy, we always both say we walk away feeling so inspired, and we're very new friends. Like, we only met last year, and we met for like a work project that I wanted to start. And then the more time we spend together, like, we just get along so well and we're so similar, and she's just an incredible human being and an incredible person that I feel so grateful to have met and to call her a friend. So yeah, pay attention to those people. I'm really lucky that all the people in my life right now are all incredible people who not only lift me up, but I feel like we pour into each other's cups. That is my little advice for you on Friday.
Oh no, I'm going to meet a friend for dinner and it's literally boring.
That we could be ever one. Daddy, so just call me whenever you're lonely.
It's a dinner spot. Hello. Please don't fall. I just want to show you my outfit. Welcome home.
Hello?
I forgot that it's 49, so now I have to watch the 40. I forgot I got something. How did I get it? I got the coolest package. I think you're gonna like it too.
Oh,
Witty Kiss Black Star Pastry Hot Cross Buns. Apparently they're so good. Oh, smells so good. I want to heat one up and have it with butter.
yep.
Right now? Yeah? I'm gonna get one of these out.
Broncos and the Dolphins.
Broncos and Dolphins next. Oh, did you see Herbie Farmworth and Jesse Arthur go to that water park in Brizzy? It looks so fun. Okay. Heat it up for like 15 seconds. It's a bit warm. Cut it. Oh, it's kind of breaking. Oh, it's filled. Okay. Oh, there's so much chocolate in it. I've got some butter. Just a really small block of butter. I actually don't know where to put the butter, but you need butter on a hot cross bun. You gonna come and try it?
Oh.
But your butter's all melted. Cheers! Mmm.
Oh,
It's
shit.
not so chocolatey.
Wow.
Yum. That's so good. Do you like it?
Yum, bro.
Oh, you ate that so quick. Now to make my night drink, I've got Switch Greens, blood sugar babe, creatine and B12. I also haven't had my tablets today. And now a greens cuisine. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Good morning. It is Saturday and I literally just laid in bed for 2 hours, potentially even 3 hours. I've been awake since 6. I have a community event that I'm running tomorrow and I have 55 people registered, and I actually had to close registrations because 55 people is a lot of people on a walk. And I would love to run really big events, but a big thing for me is like getting to meet everyone, and I feel like it can be a little bit intimidating if there's too many people. So opening it up to 55 people usually means that I think they say 20 people will cancel an event. And so maybe that's around 30 people will show up. We'll see. But that's really exciting. But I was trying to get some coffees or something organized because the cafe that I'm meeting at isn't the greatest. What is going on with my hair? Maybe I have to wear a hat. But I obviously am very ADD coded, so left it right to the very last minute and probably won't find anything. Anyway, that's okay. And I was deciding whether I should go to CrossFit or not, but
I have signed up to High Rocks Sydney with my partner. We're doing doubles. So exciting. I wanted to do High Rocks with him for so long. And now that we're booked in to do it, I'm like, oh, actually, I don't know if I want to do it with you. I'm scared. He's just a really fast runner, like way faster than I am, which means that I need to work on my running, which is why I'm going for a run. I talked to my dietitian about this, and I feel like whenever I've done running events last year, like I literally only started running properly last year, I followed a training program and I just felt like I got to the point where I wasn't enjoying running anymore. So a big thing for me now is just to find a way to balance it so that I actually am enjoying running, because it is fun and it is cool that your body can do these things, and it's so cool that like now I can just go out for a run, whereas before I couldn't run like 3 kilometers. So have to celebrate the wins and find ways that you can actually enjoy it. It doesn't need to be a punishment. You don't have to go sprinting for like, you know, an hour. Before I went to New Zealand, I went for a run and I was like, I'm just gonna go and see how far I feel like running. And I ended up running like 7.5 Ks. And I rode a line bike back home, and I actually had the most wholesome morning. I loved it and I had the best time. So I tried to run on the treadmill the other day and I just hated every moment of it. And I didn't even run 3Ks, or maybe I ran 3Ks or something like that. But after that I was like, oh, get me out of here. Like I just wanted to stop the whole time. And I was like, well, let's not do that again. Let's go outside. It was raining on this day, so that's why I didn't run outside, but it's not raining today. So let's go outside and actually just go for a run and have fun and enjoy it. So I don't know how far I'm going to run. I'm just going to see how I feel. It could be 3Ks. It could be 5Ks. It could be 8Ks. It could be 10Ks. We just never know. But my legs are quite sore from training this week, which is not great. But I feel like it's always like that when you're away and then you come back into training. So yeah. I'm back. I ended up doing 5S and I did it very, very slowly. Like my average pace was like 7 minutes 58. So very slow, but I was actually a little disappointed in myself when I finished. But then I messaged my partner, being all sad girl, and he was like, Alicia, you just ran 5Ks, like that's so good. And you could have not done that this morning. So just a little reminder to celebrate the things that you're actually doing. I know it can be hard to get caught up in all the comparison, especially around social media and running and paces and blah, 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 blah. So much noise. And if you just take away that noise, you showed up for yourself this morning and you went for a run. And that is something to be so, so proud of. So, on that happy note, also, so I highly recommend running somewhere, just running one way, no pace, no set distance, just seeing how far your body wants to go, and then getting a line bike and riding home. It is so fun. And like something about when you got music on and you're riding a line bike and the wind's blowing in your hair, it just feels like, or like you're the main character in a movie or something like that. But anyway, my house is an absolute pigsty. Like, I'll show you how messy it is. It's disgusting and it never looks like this, but because I was away, like getting home, there's been so much work to do, and then Zane's been working every single day, so neither of us have had time to just like sit or like clean. So the house is disgusting, so I'm gonna spend the day, put some music on, clean the house. Yeah, I have like these stick-on tiles. If you've seen on my Instagram, I posted a video about how I brought these stick-on tiles and I changed my bedside table. Well, I brought more of those and I'm going to do my kitchen, and also the ugly shoe cabinets that I have that I'll show you as well. So I might do that today as well, but I just really want to have a chill day. Honestly, I'm just exhausted. Let me show you how messy my house is first. I don't have the most aesthetic house, but that is just the reality, okay? These shoes everywhere. I am still finishing this painting that I made because I want it to go there, and I want us to have like a gallery wall. This wall is just so long because we have really high ceilings, and we're getting a new couch also. So I need to figure out what to do with this couch. I've been trying to sell it on Marketplace. I need to get another shoe cabinet for all these shoes and go through them all. Anyway, mess here, shoes on the floor here, Shit everywhere. Sorry, excuse the language. Dishes need to be done. All this needs to be cleaned. All this needs to be cleaned. That needs to go in the bin. More bin. Bathroom needs to be cleaned. This is like our office. Just so you get an idea of my house, but like these are all mats from events that I've run, but like I don't really have anywhere to put them. And then this is all like card stock and more event stock, and then this is my desk that's also a little bit messy. Zane's gaming room, and then I just have so much washing to do and to also put away. But anyway, that's my MTV Welcome to My Cribs tour. So a lot needs to be done around the house today. Just like all those little things, you know, that you can't really relax until you do them. Well, depends what type of person you are, but I'm the type of person who can't relax unless the house is clean. So now. Clean the house and everything, but typical me, I have ADD and can't sit still. But I ordered these stick-on tiles from Temu. Actually, don't come at me, but or maybe I got them from Amazon. I can't remember. But anyway, I'm gonna do the black splash of, like, hopefully I have enough to go all the way around here, but specifically here, I'm gonna stick them on. I had painter's tape left over, which I really wanted to stick so that they can easily come off, but I can't find it, and honestly, I really just want to do it now. So anyway, let's just try stick one on and see what happens. I'm just scared if I don't put painter's tape, it's going to be really hard to get off. It says that it's fine on tiles. This is the back. I'm just gonna do one. Who cares? Watch me struggle to get it straight. Cute. But yeah, unsure if that's straight. No one will notice. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep doing this, and I'll show you once it's done. Just want to show you an update. Look how good they look so far. Still got a long way to go, but getting there. So cute. Good morning. It's Sunday, and we're hosting a community walk today. Now, there were 55 people coming, but there's been a few cancellations, and it says 49 people are coming, which is a lot. But again, they say 20% cancel, so we'll see. Anyway, I'm glad there's going to be at least 10 people there, which is exciting. I'm so tired. Oh, well, it's time to get ready. Have to figure out what to wear. What colour I want to wear? Thinking red. I don't know. Actually, I don't know what colour. I was gonna wear pink, but I feel like I always wear pink. This set's so cute. It's like two-toned. I might do this. This is from Muscle Republic, and my discount code is literally Alicia. But anyway, this set cute. I think it's gonna be cold though, so I think we need a jacket. Change my mind. I'm gonna wear red, and I'm gonna wear my Everyday Connection hoodie. This is my Everyday Connection hoodie, one of them. And it says on the back, "Hey you're so loved." So I feel like that's really cute. Just want to see what red we're going with. This one, red, and then hoodie to match. Cute. Oh, a stain on it. Oh well. Too bad. We're ready to go. I tucked my jumper up a little bit because it's just so big. I've made a little prize pack. I thought I can't have a bag for everybody, unfortunately. I was very unorganized, but I can play a game of scissors, paper, rock elimination, and the winner could win this prize, which has, might I add, infrared Bondi Boost brush. So I feel like that's a pretty good price. Plus some other little things. I always get so nervous. Don't know why. I think it's because I have to speak, but I also don't like speaking. It's too dark outside. Okay, we're here. I'm very, very early. And I actually can't believe how dark it still is outside. Like the sun hasn't even come up yet. I feel like I'm not adjusted to this getting colder lifestyle where it gets bright later. Is that the right? Yeah, you know what I mean. It's so funny. I just go over everything that I'm gonna say in my head because, you know, practice makes perfect. But I'm just deciding whether, I mean, depends how many people. I wouldn't be able to order coffees for everyone. That would be like $300, which is a lot, and I wish that I could do that. I would love to be able to pay for everyone's coffee, or like give everyone a goodie bag or something for all my events, but obviously I self-fund everything that I do, so that becomes a little tricky. But anyway, the whole point is to come and meet new people and, you know, meet like-minded people and maybe make a new friend. And so yeah, we'll see. I feel like that is all that matters today, that people come and they leave with somebody else that they didn't know before, and hopefully just have a really good morning. But the day looks perfect. There's no clouds in the sky, and I just feel like it's actually going to be so beautiful that the sun's going to be coming up soon. I will take you guys along with me, of course, because these are a huge part of my why and my reason for doing social media, is to bring women together and build that community. So let's do this. We're here. I'm back home. The event went really well. Anyway, I'm in a rush now because I am going to Domefest, which is like a podcast festival. And then I'm only able to stay there for a little bit because then I'm going to the basketball to watch Sydney Kings. So I gotta get really, really quick. But I'll take you guys along with me. Okay, we're on the road. We're about to be on the road anyway to head to Domefest, which is super exciting. My favourite protein bar that I need to have as a snack on the way. Wow, I've really just left things to the last minute, but I'll debrief you on the event a little bit more because I met some incredible people and I just am so grateful that I get to do this. So yeah, okay, I gotta go. Yeah. Should we sit? Yeah, right. The basketball.
Number 1, Katie.
Hello, I'm just getting home from such a big day. So we had our community walk. I feel like we live in a time where we talk about cancel culture, but I think the real cancel culture is cancelling plans that we make with our friends last minute, cancelling things that we've signed up for, just cancelling our commitments to other people in order to, I don't know, do whatever it is that we want to do, which is totally fine, except the person who then that you've cancelled on or you've made it hard for then suffers the consequences of that, and we don't really think about that. And I say that from a perspective of someone organising community events. So I had the best time this morning, don't get me wrong, and I actually love that only 18 people showed up. It makes it so much easier for me, and I love connecting on a deeper level with each person, so smaller groups work really well. But in saying that, I had 55 people register for this event, and I closed registrations because I was like, oh, that's too many. And every time someone cancelled, someone would take their place, and people were still messaging me being like, I really want to come. Can I still come? There's no spaces. And I was like, oh, it's just a lot of people to have on a walk in a public space, you know, in one place. And I would love to accommodate for everybody, but I was like, 55, that's a lot. Plus 20% of people usually cancel. And so maybe that would be like 30 people and 18 people showing up. So I just want to remind people that if you've committed to something, whether it be with your friends or an event that you want to rock up to, I'm saying this out of place of love. Like, it's really hard as someone organizing events to cater for like not knowing how many people are going to show up. And I don't want to charge people for events. I want them to be free, but it seems to be when they're free, people don't value it as much and they don't see it as like worth their time because they haven't paid for it. So I'm like in this really hard place where people are like, you know, you need to charge so that people actually come and you know how many people are coming, but then I'm not going to charge people to go for a walk. And I don't know, I feel really torn. Like I paid for everyone's coffee and everything and like everything like that, and I got a goodie bag, and if I knew there was only going to be 18 people, I could have gotten a goodie bag for everybody, but I thought there was going to be, you know, 30 people, and so then I couldn't get a goodie bag for everybody. So anyway, just a reminder that the people on the other side of those plans have probably put in some work to make those plans happen, but enough of that. Anyway, the walk was amazing. I met some incredible women and that I'm so glad that I met, and I feel like some of them I only got to talk for a little bit, but I just felt like we'd get along so well. And I was talking to my friend Michaela, we just went to the basketball, and I was saying, you know, for me it's not just about like having a whole heap of women there and it being a really big group. It's about them connecting with each other, them being like-minded women, and also a way for me to connect with other women as well. Like I started this because I moved to Sydney and I didn't have very many friends, and I've met some incredible people through those events and I've made friends through there. So it's not just about the number and it's not just about the quantity, it's genuinely about the quality for me. And I think a lot of the times I have a lot of self-doubt in, you know, crap, there should be more people here, I should be doing a better job and I should be building a bigger community. And it's like numbers aren't the only thing that matters. I have seen so many beautiful friendships blossom from these events, and it's just like amazing for me to be able to witness something like that, and for me to create friendships like that as well. Like my first event, that was a picnic. I met two of my close friends there. One of my new friends that came to one of my workshops, like she just moved back to New Zealand, and when I was in New Zealand I went and visited her, and we keep in touch. And you know, today at the walk there was two girls that ended up coming to Domefest with me. So, and then Michaela and I, we also met an event and we just went to the basketball together. So for me, it's about so much more than just the quantity of people there. It's about the genuine quality relationships that are building from these events. And yeah, I struggle a lot because I find it really hard to not compare myself. And yeah, I just need to remind myself that I'm doing a good job. And I think that you probably need the reminder too that you are doing a good job, and you're probably doing a lot better than you think you are, and you're just being really, really hard on yourself. And I think we need to realize, like, take a step back and realize how far we've actually come. It hasn't always been easy, or, you know, it may have taken you a long time to get here, but where you are now in comparison to where you were a year ago or 2 years ago or 3 years ago is incredible. And I think if we really look at that whole journey, that is something to be so, so proud of. So just want to take this little moment to remind you to be kind to yourself. But yeah, anyway, then went to Domefest, ran into a whole bunch of incredible people, and yeah, I brought one of the girls, Elise, with me, and then one of the other girls who came to the walk, Kira, this morning, she was like, oh, I was thinking of going, and I was like, just get a ticket, like, come, we're going. And I had to leave early, but it meant that Elise and Kira were there together and they got to spend the day together as well. So that is such a nice thing too for me, to get to almost facilitate another friendship blossoming. Yeah, and then I went to the basketball, which is so fun. I didn't realize how fun the basketball was. It was crazy. I thought about my brother the whole time because my brother wants to be a professional basketball player, and I can see him doing that. I can see that life for him. But now my social battery is depleted. The walk this morning, we met at 7. Some girls came 6:45, and we didn't leave until like 10:30, and then yeah, literally came home, had 10 minutes, got changed, went to Domefest, left Domefest early, went straight to the basketball, and now at home. And it's currently 5:30 on a Sunday. Well, don't even know what day it is. And honestly, I'm ready for a shower, to eat my dinner and go to sleep. I've had such a good week and that was such a fun event. All of them. Events. Be kind to yourself and have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. And maybe try and make somebody else's day or make your own day. Whatever you feel like doing. But thank you so much for watching. I'm so grateful that you're here. You have no idea how much it means to me. I don't know why it looks like I'm squished in this car. But anyway. Mwah. Bye.